Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Now at 6, nearly 4 years after groups marched to defend Confederate symbols, Charlottesville finally removed its controversial statues. But organizers say it should have happened a long time ago.
And I don't have much to say other than this is well overdue. And the work of removing the statue is only the tip of the iceberg.
Plus, honoring the life of someone who went the extra mile for his community, why his impact is still being felt for years to come. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm Annie Schroeder. 2 Confederate monuments sparking a violent white supremacist rally in Charlottesville have been removed from their place of prominence. Work to remove the General Lee statue and the Stonewall Jackson statue started early this morning. 10 News reporter Courtney Lockie spent the morning in Charlottesville and has reaction.
It took crews just minutes to take down this controversial Confederate statue, but the fight in getting to that point took years.
The removal of the statues follows years of contention, community anguish, and litigation. There were several police officers patrolling the area, with streets blocked off by fencing. Mayor Nakia Walker spoke as spectators by the dozen lined the blocks surrounding the park. As the statues lifted, many cheered, some even cried.
Taking down the statue is one small step closer to the goal of helping Charlottesville, Virginia, and America grapple with its sin of being willing to destroy black people.
The stone bases of the statue will be removed later. As for the statue itself, it will be stored away until city leaders can decide what they want to do with it. They're considering putting it in a museum, a historical society, or a government or military battlefield.
In Charlottesville, Courtney Lockie, 10 News, working for you.
And the University of Virginia plans on removing one of its statues from grounds tomorrow morning. UVA Board of Visitors approved the recommendation to remove the George Rogers Clark statue on University Avenue late last year. The removal will begin tomorrow and take place over the next several days. UVA says the statue will go into storage until it can find a new location. And turning now to your forecast, we started with clear skies, but now we're seeing some storms move in. Meteorologist Delaney Warden joins us now with a live look at your forecast. Delaney, it's looking pretty rainy out there according to the sky cam we're looking at right now.
Absolutely. So this was our airport sky cam just a short time ago. We're still seeing that storm system currently move through Roanoke. It's almost done, but it is still going to continue to track east into areas like Lynchburg before eventually fizzling out. But this has been packing a punch, bringing a lot of heavy rainfall with it. In fact, we are at times seeing that pink color indicating the potential for some hail. No reports on that yet, but definitely keep an eye out for this if you're going to be traveling for this evening, or if you have plans outdoors. Just be prepared to have a plan B if you need to head inside for maybe half an hour. Some of those strong storms now moving into Bedford, crossing over 81. We have more on the way off to our west. However, I do think that as these continue to move towards the east, they're actually going to start to fizzle out. They're not going to hold on as strong as what we're seeing with our current storm, and part of that is because we're losing some of our daytime heating now that the sun is beginning to set. So we'll continue to watch this closely. I'll have more details on that, plus a look at our rain chances tomorrow coming up.
Delaney, thank you so much. It's day 17 of the recovery effort at the Condo collapse in Surfside, Florida. Officials say more bodies were discovered overnight in the rubble, bringing the death toll to 86. 43 people remain unaccounted for. Officials say they believe more victims are being recovered because crews have been able to remove a massive amount of debris from the pile. More than 13 million pounds of concrete and debris have been hauled away from the site.
Please pray for all of those who've lost loved ones and whose hearts are broken from this unspeakable tragedy, and for those who are still waiting.
Crews have also been collecting personal items found in the rubble to give back to the families. And for the 4th day in a row, the U.S. passes 20,000 new COVID cases. Health officials say the rise in infections is due to the highly contagious Delta variant. Experts say the variant spreads more efficiently and could pose a more serious health threat. Roughly 48% of the U.S. population is fully vaccinated, and the medical community says the sooner people roll up their sleeves, the better.
This is going to keep happening. It may peak here and then it's going to spread to other places. If we don't get enough vaccinated, there's going to be another variant that's probably worse. It's just, that's the way viruses work.
As of yesterday, the Virginia Department of Health confirms the Delta variant is in Southwest Virginia. And Virginia is halting admissions at 5 mental health hospitals, including Catawba Hospital. The move was made because of a staffing crisis. Officials say it will allow facilities to reduce the number of patients through attrition rather than discharges. Since July 1st, 63 patients and employees have been injured at the state's mental health hospitals because of the shortage. And today, dozens of people are coming together honoring the legacy of a Roanoke man who dedicated his life to serving the community. 10 News reporter Alexis Davila is working for you tonight to share the impact John Lewis leaves behind.
Paying tribute, family and friends sang together Saturday to honor 37 years of life of John Lewis. Lewis was a servant to the community and left an impact on everyone he knew.
The passion of what John brought from his family to the community, it was all rooted in love.
He returned to Roanoke in 2016
John has laid it down
to run the Apple Ridge Farm to enrich and educate underserved children, a passion that friend Kosha Gordon says will be seen across generations.
Starting these urban gardens and getting kids to learn how to connect with their food and nature and plants and just the world around them.
Lewis partnered with Gordon and Maya Ita to create Soul River Homestead to host outdoor activities to provide communal healing and reconnection, a vision that came true in his name.
He said, if something ever happens to me, if I ever pass, one thing that I would love is for my friends and family to finish what I couldn't.
Finishing his work, Gordon and Ita are renovating a small home with the goal of transforming it into a healing center. The project is expected to be completed by the end of August. In Charlottesville, Alexis Davila, 10 News, working for you.
And after a full year of the pandemic, pet owners show their furry friends some love. How 2 low-cost pet clinics are offering some help.
WSLS 10 News, the proud winner of 2 2021 Emmy Awards for Best Daytime Newscast and Best Evening Newscast.
Checking one furry friend at a time, Angels of Assisi hosted discounted vaccination clinics and microchipping for pets today. Over 100 animals were vaccinated between the center in downtown and mobile vaccination clinic at the Berglund Center. Normally, the clinics lead to about 50 pets vaccinations, but with COVID hurting pet owners' pockets and affecting clinics last year, vaccines are more vital this year.
It's our goal to help animals stay in their homes where they're loved and they're happy. And sometimes people need help. I think we've all been there, need a little bit of help with our animals.
Great cause over there. More than 2,700 pounds of food were also passed out to pet owners in need. And when it comes to innovation, 2 billionaires are putting their money where their mouth is, how their competition is fueling the race to space. And here's a live look from our Virginia Tech Carillion Skycam in downtown Roanoke, looking like some gray and cloudy conditions. Coming up on 10 News at 6, Delaney will have another check of your forecast. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Billionaire Richard Branson and his company Virgin Galactic are set to make a historic trip to space tomorrow. This will be the company's first fully crewed flight of its spaceship. If the mission is successful, Branson will beat competitor Jeff Bezos, who recently stepped down as CEO of Amazon to fly into space. For the past 2 decades, Branson and Bezos have been competing to establish space travel for the public.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
You're looking live to our Skycam over in Lynchburg, watching storms approaching your area. So if you want to start moving your car in the garage or bringing those kids inside, now's the time to do so. Current radar pretty busy for us, especially here in central Roanoke Valley, headed towards central. There's that strong storm that we were just looking at from the Skycam pushing off towards the east. It has been slowing down, however, producing a lot of rain. So watch out for a little bit of flooding on the roadways this evening. Taking a little bit closer look at that, it does look look like the National Weather Service, in fact, just issued a severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be for Bedford County. It looks like until 7:15, so we have about an hour for this warning. Headed towards Lynchburg, Bedford, you're picking up on some of that heavy rain already, so keep a close eye on this storm. I'll have more details coming up in your final weather, but it probably wind gusts upwards of about 60 miles per hour and maybe even some quarter-size hail. We have more storms off to our west as these continue to approach our area. They are expected to weaken. I still think that especially if you live west of the Parkway, you'll pick up on some of this rain, but the further east that you live, the less chance you'll hold on to those storms. So for the rest of this evening, we'll be watching that, and there you go, right around 10 p.m. Still the New River Valley seeing some of that rain fizzling out very quickly from there on out. Sunday, a quiet start to our day, then lunchtime, more showers and thunderstorms firing up. Very similar to today, but if anything, a little bit more widespread. Notice that they are very scattered across the area. So it's going to be very hit and miss tomorrow. So make sure you have your WSLS 10 weather app handy throughout the day. From there, we head into Monday, and yes, another round of showers and thunderstorms possible. Tomorrow, we do have the potential for severe storms. That's not something we were watching very closely for today. However, the Storm Prediction Center has us in a marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5. Biggest thing tomorrow, I think, is definitely going to be the flooding threat, but also the gusty winds. We'll be having to deal with that. So again, watch out for those trees and power lines, things like that. Looking out to our sky cam over in Blacksburg, much calmer than it was a short while ago when they were picking up on quite a bit of rain. Our temperatures are much cooler where we've seen that rain. 69 here in Roanoke, 71 back towards Blacksburg, but still in the upper 80s in Danville now at 88 degrees. Later on tonight, our temperatures will fall back into the 60s, staying muggy out there. And then for tomorrow afternoon, highs are back into the 80s and lower 90s. Your 7-day forecast keeps our temperatures running very warm here over the next several days with more rain chances each day. Annie?
Thank you so much, Delaney. And tonight on 10 News at 11, it's been a busy week here in Southwest Virginia. And if you didn't keep up with the headlines every night, we're working for you to bring you this week's top talkers. Eric?
And coming up in sports, history on the courts at Wimbledon in the women's final. The NASCAR Cup Series gets set to take on Atlanta Motor Speedway, while today Kyle Busch made his final Xfinity race appearance. Could he walk away with yet another checkered flag? Find out next in sports.
Ahead for us, the brazen shoplifting sprees caught on camera and what they mean for consumers, plus brand new video of Richard Branson's crew getting ready for blast off to the edge of space. We'll have a preview. Those stories and more ahead for us on Nightly News.
Delaney, I understand we have an update on that severe thunderstorm warning.
Yes, we do have that one. It is for Bedford County. And here, just a look at our storms at the moment. We have our stronger cell headed towards Bedford, Lynchburg, with more off to our west. However, this warning is for Bedford County until 7:15. The main thing we're watching with this is going to be 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, along with quarter-size hail, which you can kind of see that pink there just underneath the word Bedford. That's kind of indicating that potential for some hail. So again, bring your car into the garage if you haven't done so. Bring those kids inside if they're still playing out there, especially if you're in, say, Lynchburg. Tonight's temperatures dropping into the 60s. Pretty seasonal for this time of year, but it will be staying very muggy for us. More storm chances on the way here over the next several days. So again, make sure you're staying weather aware. Download the WSLS 10 weather app. Those temperatures are going to be staying downright toasty here into the low 90s until we get to next week when we finally start to cool down. A little bit more seasonal by Saturday.
Yeah, definitely keeping that rain jacket handy this weekend.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Thank you, Delaney. Well, NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 11.